Oh, hello there, Egil.
Oh, yeah?
Hello,
Shaking?
didn't see you there.
Yeah.
Well, you're just whistling and dancing.
Yeah, just got to get the
Do you reckon that's what Vikings did in their spare time? Who knows?
Who knows?
I just been to market in Nottingham.
All right.
Took me half a day to get there, Egil.
Oh, anything good?
I bought this weird snake
Oh.
for my daughter, my dossier.
All right.
I thought it'd be a nice toy for her. Ain't that nice, Egil? Let's show it to camera. It's a snake, look.
What you called it? Sid?
Sid, yes. Hissing Sid.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? This
Yeah,
reminds me of a story from Sweden.
Does it?
Certainly does. Or should I say, serpently does.
Certainly does.
I'll just hang the snake down here before we go further.
What?
Long ago and far away, in the land of Sweden, there was a girl. Well, quite a few girls actually, but in this case,
Well, we'd hope so.
we're just focusing on this one. And she'd lost her herd of cows.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's
Oh no, not dear, cows.
yeah.
Oh cow.
Anyway, she went out looking for her herd. She went around the fields, nothing there. Saw the badger. Badger was there. What do you want? And off she went.
Badger's got attitude.
Oh, tell me about it. And then the squirrel said, sarcastic squirrel.
Oh,
Anyway, she went further into the forest, and then she came out of the forest. Oh, the snake's playing up. And we went, there was a plain, and there was a massive hill.
that's massive.
Yeah, well, huge it was. Anyway, on she went, and she could see an entrance. So, of course, in she went. There were doors, there were drawbridges, and she went through and came into a candlelit chamber.
Oh, what a weird place.
And there, on a chair, was a snake.
Ooh. Was she scared?
She was a bit nervous, but she's a
That's
kind
her
of
screaming.
kind of gal who don't worry about snakes that much.
Well, fair enough.
Anyway, in she came.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a posh place. Hello, said the snake.
Ooh.
What do you want? Nothing. Just people gestured to a nice comfy chair.
Lovely.
If you want to sit, sit. If you don't, you don't. And pointed to the table, loaded with food.
Oh.
Eat if
Puddings.
you want. And if you don't, then you won't. And then the girl stood there and did nothing. The snake, Sid, I suppose you'd call him.
Very Saxon name.
Oh. All right, fair enough. And off she went. She was still looking for her the next day.
Yes.
And somehow she was drawn to this hill once again, went through the doors, went through the drawbridges. Nobody else there. And in the
Weird place.
same dimly lit chamber was Snaky. And, hello, little girl. Hello, little snake. Now then, there was a big table of food with her favourite delicacy. What would you think she'd have? Honeycomb?
Honey treats
Yeah. And
with flour.
the snake gestured with his head because he hasn't got any arms.
Right, no, of course
And
not.
said,
It's harmless.
eat if you want to eat, but if you don't, you don't. There were pitchers of wine, mead, fruit juices. Drink if you want to drink, but if you won't, don't.
Mead.
Now, there will be people here to dance and sing and make merry. If you want to dance and make merry, then you're fine. If you don't want to dance and make merry, then you won't. And the little girl stood there. All of a sudden, loads of people coming. Hello, Clive, how you doing? Not bad. I fancy a bit of a disco. Yeah, I think so too, mate. Yeah, okay.
Disco,
Yeah.
Egil.
Yeah, and there they were. But the girl stood and did nothing. Day 3. Day 3 came along.
The sun came up.
The sun came up and still not found her cows.
How can you lose a herd of cows?
Well, you
I mean,
know.
they're massive.
Well, I'll explain that at the end of the story. So anyway, day 3. And she walks in again, the same room. And there, this time, there was a big table full of food. And he said, Eat if you want to eat. If you don't eat, then you won't.
Was there a massive pot of stew?
There was indeed.
I thought so.
And then he said there'll be a lot of people coming and having a dance. If you want to have a dance, dance. If you don't, then you won't. And then you can lay on the bed with me. And if you do, you do. If you don't,
you don't.
Well, the little girl by now had had enough. I mean, she passed up twice on a good feed.
Oh, yeah.
And on a disco and everything else. She's like any teenage girl, wants a good time. She wasn't so sure about the snake, but said, okay, started eating. Next thing, a load of people came in, discoing, and yeah, you make me feel mine.
I don't think they had discos in those days, I thought.
Ah, well, anyway, they were bopping and a grooving.
Yeah.
And the snake
Indeed.
was on the bed and said, sit
Oh, he
by
just bit me.
Yeah, don't mess with snakes. Said, sit by
Hope
me.
not poisonous.
And the girl laid next to him and says, put your arms around me. Thought,
I'm not doing that, Egil.
What's going on here? Yeah, alright, in for a silver penny, in for a silver pound. Put her arms around him and then, flash bang!
Wallop.
The snake had changed into a prince.
Wow.
Well, hello, I'd had a spell laid on me. Now you are my wife, and we can live happily ever after. Oh, lovely. So it was. King Sid, as he was in the years to come.
Oh, it just bit you.
Ah, I'm immune to it. And his lovely wife lived long for many, many years. Now you asked me about the herd.
Yes.
Well, it's obvious. They've moved on.
Ah.
Bye-bye.
Ah, so did she become a princess?
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's great.
And then a queen.
Yeah, so it showed you that, you could be, a poor shepherdess, and in the dark age, you could virtually become a queen.
I think she was a cowgirl, actually.
What next? We'd be having one of the royals marry an American. Oh no, that's happened.
Oh, yeah.
Now, before we finish, let's just talk about beds.
Okay.
Because what did they have in the style of beds back in the day? Because everybody lies down in the bed these days, or you should do.
Well, they have found, I think it was the Oseberg ship, they found a bed.
Yes.
Highly carved. And I think it wasn't as long as our beds because they thought you had to sit up to sleep. But we have found examples of beds. I assume they had a mattress of some description. The honest answer is I don't know about that. But
Well, hay, compact hay in some kind of a sack.
Well,
We know about this Viking sleeping bag they had.
Well, you had eider ducks, so you make a bag. When you're eating the duck, you pluck it. Well, you pluck it beforehand. Stick it in a mattress, and you got yourself a nice warm mattress or blanket. They also would have had probably ropes. Now, this is an interesting fact.
Yes.
The rope on the bottom of the bed, if it was tight, you could sleep okay. But if the rope slackened, you became uncomfortable. So, hence the phrase, good night, sleep tight.
Oh, right, so tight, suspended. And can you explain what that rope is for the folks who don't understand that?
Imagine a bed.
A wooden frame bed.
A wooden frame bed. 4 legs, and there's holes.
Down the sides.
Down each side. Maybe even the ends as well.
Well, maybe it might be double roped if you've
So
got
anyway,
money.
you then get a rope, you tie a knot in one end, a big knot.
And you feed it through all the
you
holes.
feed it through until it forms slats like that.
Yes.
Then you tie that off, get it nice and tight, and then maybe you do the same, only the end to end. Then you put your mattress on, or maybe even they just slept on that. But that supports your weight and gives you a good night's sleep.
Yeah. I mean, why would they not use wooden slats instead of rope?
They may well have done.
Is it because rope's more available and you wanted more scarce?
I think you may find that the only beds we've found have got holes in them.
Or is it because that if you got a rope support, it gives a little bit and therefore not so rigid as a wooden support? I think so.
It's a matter of taste, I guess, or availability of wood. Till I can see one exactly, I can't say.
Now, when you're told, I can't speak then, it happens on camera,
Yep.
it reminded me of a joke about a farmer
Go on.
who lost his cows.
Uh-huh.
And one day there was a farmer, he was out and he was looking all over the place, he couldn't find this herd of cows anywhere. Hey up! where's my cars? He couldn't find them. He went to his wife. You know, you do a voice of a wife.
Hello?
Where's my cars, dear?
I don't know, you put things away, I don't know. I've got enough on in my plate without you moaning about cars. I didn't marry, I gave it the best years of my life, and this is how I'm treated.
Yeah.
That was a bit of...
I think she got in a bad mood about losing the cars. And then he went to his son, you know, I can do this voice.
Okay.
And he went to his son, have you seen my cars? And he said, no, I haven't seen your cars. I'm going to go play the Xbox. Oh no, that's a minute, that's a squeaker. Yeah. So I'm getting confused there. And then of course he went out in the fields. And he looked around in this field, he couldn't see the cars. He thought, I know where they are. They're in the wood. And he went in the wood, there wasn't in the wood. And he had one field left, which was a high field on top of a big hill.
Alright.
And the day before it had been terrible. Massive storm had blown in, it's winter. I got sound effects for storms, Egil. And the storm came in and the snow settled down on the highlands, the high ground. So you thought you'd best go up there in case there might be a bit stuck in the snow.
Could be.
So there he was walking, do some walking, Egil. Going along, whistling, looking for my cows, looking for my cows.
Ooh,
and then suddenly he saw his cows.
Oh, look.
But something was very strange was going on.
Yeah.
You could even say, this is a bit like a folk tale this, you could even say it was supernatural. I like saying that word. His cows were all frozen solid.
Cool, look at them milkers.
All frozen, he said. Yeah. And he ran back down as fast as his legs could carry him.
Big bottom.
Yeah, and he went to his wife, he said, dear, he said, all the cows are frozen. And
so what do you want me to do about it? I don't know. Oh, you gave you the best years of my life. My mother warned me about you. Said you were useless. Now I know you are.
It was a happy marriage. And then he remembered that some miles away in the distance he looked and he could see a longhouse. It was his neighbour's.
Ah.
An old man called Thorgrim.
I'm Thorgrim.
He had a neighbour called Njal who farmed sheep, but that's another story. And yes, that's a sheep.
Yeah.
And he went to the old farm. He said, Thorgrim, he said something very strange has happened. In fact, something supernatural.
What? You talk about a witch?
Yes, he was a croaky old man. He had a voice. I can't do that, Egil. I haven't got no skin down there. And yet. And he went along and he said, this old man, he said, what you need? He said, you need to go to that old village down the road and see that old woman.
See her down at the village. She owes me 50p anyway. And go and have a word with her.
And if you see Jim on the bridge, say hello for me.
But Jim's fallen in the water!
Oh, he's fallen in the water! Poor old Jim. And, you know, if you watch the channel, you know what we're on about. And, well, he went to the village and he said, there's an old woman here, a wise woman. And this local man who was skipping along said, yeah, I know the woman you want. This man, he used to spend all the time skipping. It was mad. Everybody's got one.
Okay.
And he went to the old woman. He knocked on the door, and this woman answered.
Hello, what do you want?
I've got a problem.
I can see that. Put it away.
My cows were all frozen.
Oh dear.
And this old woman said, you don't want me, you want my mother, Thor Herd. And the end of the joke.
Well, for those of you who don't know who Thora Herd was,
yes,
she used to appear on television quite a lot.
Yes.
On Last of the Summer Wine,
yes,
and Songs of Praise.
Yes.
And many, many other things. Yes,
I do like Last of the Summer Wine. If you've never seen that TV programme, it is one of the longest running comedy programmes in world history. And I'm often thinking to myself, it's one of those programmes I'd like to recreate. We could call it Last of the Summer Mead and have me and Egil and another old man go around getting into mischief.
Some of us don't have to try to, or do we?
No.
In the pub.
Now, that's another story for another day. We can leave that for a flog.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's time to say goodbye, Egil.
Goodbye, Egil.
Goodbye, Egil. Don't know why I said that. So, if you've got a comment to leave a comment.
Hashtag
Folktales. Or just leave it in the same old way. And until we meet again on this channel, it's goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ik thank you thee. That is, I thank you, Egil, in Anglo-Saxon.
All right.
Yeah, you learnt something there.
I certainly have.
Indeed.